Hello and welcome back everybody to round 12 here at Capering South, one of the original circuits on Gran Turismo 6. I'm Dave Higgins and I'm joined in the commentary box today by my mate Jinobi, and it's been a long time no see, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Thanks for having me back in the commentary box. It's been a fantastic league with these Honda Type R touring cars. It's been a very close league. Unfortunately, Maddock is not able to race tonight, but he's done very well to get as many points as he can with the most wins in the league, so we'll see how that holds up at the end. It's been a long time since we've run Capering South. We used to run this all the time in the Cappuccinos, but we haven't run it in a while and now it's back, so I'm interested to see how it turns out tonight.
Fantastic, mate. It's very nice to have you back, may I say. And also, again, publicly apologise for that silly dive that I happened to do on lap 6 of 8 back at the previous round. It was one of those things, but sorry about that, mate. Okay, so where are we? We're at Capering South, as you can see there in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. I'm Dave Higgins, going to take you through the race with my mate, and with Jinobi, should I say. We've got a lovely track temperature here of 24 degrees today. One of the original tracks, and it's 2.01 miles long, half a mile long straight. It's quite a long straight, to be honest with you. It's got lots of twisty bits in, such as this bit here, and it's got what we refer to as the Fence of Champions, so called because we've all been in it. I'll point that out a bit later on in the commentary. The elevation difference here is 88.6 feet. It is the final round of the Honda Integra League here at VR Room, so it's going to be very, very tight at the top. Maddock, unfortunately, is not able to race today, but Cool Rides is the only person who can win. He won the last round, as you saw, from Montegui Road. He's the only person that can win. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can actually do it here. If he can, he will win the championship by 2 points. If he doesn't, he'll share the championship but lose to Maddock, as Maddock has got 7 wins. So, without further ado, straight to Jinobi now, who's going to take us through the grid.
Alright, cheers Higgins. It's time for the grid walk at Capering South, and in pole position, with the lights ablaze, is myself, Jinobi, and my commentary partner, Mr. VRDMGH, in second. Following up is Cool Rides, who could be taking the championship with Fair Racer behind them. Behind them, PWH Racing and Scouser. And following behind is Hatcher and Freddy Cat. So that's how they line up. It's back to Higgins to get to the start of the race. I'm looking forward to this one.
So, thanks for that. Right, engines are blazing, everybody revving up. Jinobi flashing his lights. A very good pole position from Jinobi again. I think that was his third in the row. Certainly got pole position last time. PWH Racing has done a very good qualifying position there as well. I wonder who's going to get the lead here as they set off. It's 15 laps. They're being held a long time by the start, but they're away. It's go, go, go here at Capering South for round 12, the final round of this fantastic league at vrroom.org and the Honda Integras. Naturally aspirated 313 horsepower. DM immediately into the lead past Jinobi. Superb stuff. Cool Rides in third, trying to get past Jinobi as well. Remember, Cool Rides, ladies and gentlemen, needs to win this race. If he doesn't win, he doesn't win the championship. So there's a hell of a lot of pressure on Cool Rides' shoulders. He's trying to go down the inside to the twisty bit on Jinobi, and he surely won't make that stick. Jinobi taking a lot off the curb there. And this is looking very good for DM. He's got a nice little break there. So it's side by side for Scouser and Jinobi as well as they go through the Fence of Champions. And Fair Racers hit the Fence of Champions, so is Freddy Cat. So there's Fair Racers off and damaged a bit there, I think. And yes, we have, unfortunately, we have claimed our first yellow flag of this particular race. The race marshals are in constant communication, as you can see. We have yellows, so waved yellows due to that incident in the background. It was Fair Racer clouting the fence, and I think he hit a few others who may well choose to pit at this moment in time to repair their cars. So it's all drama here on the opening lap. So we have DM weaving and keeping his tyres warm. Cool Rides and Scouser up to third. Let's be interested to see who comes in the pits here. Who do you think picked up damage, Jinobi? Who are you expecting to come in the pits?
Well, first of all, I'd have to say Fair Racer. I mean, it's hard to see what happened all in amongst the close racing there, but fair racer and maybe one or two other guys. But right now, as you said, we're under yellow flag conditions, so DM warming up the tyres, Hatcher behind, and we can see, I think that's PWH Racer, yep, he's coming in for pits.
So there's PWH into the pits and his pit crew getting to work on the car. Could have been a little quicker pressing the buttons there to select the amount of fuel, etc. One bad thing at the moment, don't you agree, Jinobi, is the fact that when you pit you tend to come out with less performance than when you went in. That's certainly a glitch they've got to fix on this game, don't you reckon, buddy?
Yep, it's one of many glitches that needs sorted in this game. There's also a glitch where everyone lags when someone pits, so we've had to stop people from pitting unless we're under yellow flags, which is what they're doing right now. But yeah, the cars seem to lose performance when after a pit stop, so they have to get it sorted.
Yeah, I agree totally with you there, mate. I agree 100%. They've got to sort that out, they really have. Because it's unfair, you know, you get a chance to pit and then you come back out and you're just basically like a second a lap slower for no particular reason. It's a very strange one, but I'm sure the guys the guys that be, the powers that be, will get in charge and get on top of that one with an update. So the competitors weaving, and that keeps the tyres warm. For those of you that might be new to motorsport, if you weave, you keep your tyres warm, you keep your brake pressure, you keep your tyre temperatures up as well. And warm sticky rubber means you've got plenty of grip on a restart. Those people that don't weave will tend to come off on the restart. Now the restart's going to be crucial because Cool Rides is going to want to get back here and get round DM. The marshals are bunching everybody up, and we are going to release on the last corner just before the start finish straight. Jinobi, do you want to take us through this release and what's involved at this point in time?
Yeah, well, right now the marshal will be telling everyone we're about to release it in the last corner, so everyone will be bunching up, no more weaving, and it's up to DM playing the role of the pace car to release it whenever he wants. No one can overtake, nobody goes until the car ahead of you goes. So he's got the boot down and he's away, and it looks like a clean start. I didn't get a full view of the whole grid there, but it was clean at the top of the grid, and Cool Rides is really close to DM. He's going to try and move around the outside, it looks like, hoping to get as much slipstream to give him an advantage. DM smoking up the wheels and Cool Rides just couldn't make that move. It's a difficult one to try, but he's keeping a lot of pressure on DM, and you can see some battling behind as well. DM smoking those tyres.
So up to the defensive champions for the second time now. Hope everyone gets round it cleanly. DM going slightly defensive from Cool Rides there, and they've made that stick. DM nearly hitting it, to be fair. Very difficult not to in these cars. The front wheel drive cars tend to understeer off wide on the circuit. As you can see there, DM struggling for grip. Cool Rides really is going for this, and DM knows he's got to keep it behind him. He'll try his best, but you're never going to do it on the outside there because it's a bigger radius. As fast as it feels, as soon as you pull out, Cool Rides will actually be slower because he has further distance to travel. So looking down now into the braking point for the final corner, as they make it round there quite cleanly. Jinobi still in third and Freddy Cat in fourth place. Time to get the telemetry up, I would have thought there. So we've got VRDM leading from Cool Rides, from Jinobi, from Freddy Cat, from Scouser, from Hatcher, from PWH Racing, doing very well in seventh there, from Fair Racer, but unfortunately those two are going to be so down on power it will be unreal, which is a great shame. Please, 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 people at Sony, people at Polyphony, whoever does this game, just get it sorted, because that is ridiculous. It's something we need to have right. It's something that needs to be fixed. It's a big priority, please, for any of you who might be watching it. DM's tyres in the meantime smoking like mad as they go round. Now, how much pressure do you think Cool Rides is going to be feeling at this moment in time, mate?
Well, it depends if he's letting those sneaky little thoughts into his head. Right now he just needs to concentrate on not pushing the car too hard where he's going off the track, but just finding that opportunity to get by DM. He's defending really well right now. So yeah, he does have a lot of pressure on him, but as long as he keeps it under control and doesn't think about it too much, he should be fine. So we're coming up to the last corner now, high speed, critical braking point.
Oh, he's on the grass!
Oh, this is dangerous.
Uh-oh.
We've seen this.
Oh, no!
We've seen that happen before. and yellow flags.
Oh, that was absolutely shocking. DM straight into the pits. Cool Rides lost it on the outside on the grass. Oh, that's shocking, but yellow flags have been called again, and that puts Jinobi up into the lead. Oh, what an absolute disaster for DM and for Cool Rides. I don't know if we can just see a video replay of that. We'll go on board with Cool Rides on his roof cam to let's see what's happened. The curbs here are very, very high, and if you get on a curb, it can just spew you off. Now, on that heavy braking zone, if we go on the grass on the left there, we just don't stand a chance. Unfortunately, it has rewound as an entire lap, so you can see DM's tyres smoking like mad. So we're on board with number 81, Cool Rides, rubbing DM up the backside. DM going defensive. This is the fence of champions on the right there, because the tendency there is to do what Cool Rides nearly did. It didn't help with the tap from DM. But yeah, it's a pressured situation, just like you were saying, Jinobi, and you know, problems can happen, can't they? Do you want to take the viewers your take on this?
Yeah, right now we're on board with Cool Rides going down the long bend. Not much you can do right now but stay in DM's slipstream, who's smoking up the tyres a little bit there. And think about what he's going to do in the last corner, and he's turned in too early. He's flicked onto the grass trying to control it, and he's just nothing but a passenger right now. And that's why I like to call that corner Torpedo Bend, and everyone has done it before. And it's a great shame for Cool Rides, because that's ended his chances, it looks like.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a great shame that. Just a bit of a misjudgment by taking that much curve, and it's going to spit you off. So DM and Cool Rides into the pit, and seemingly going to be down on horsepower. So at the moment in time, it's a great shame for both those two, and that, I think, wouldn't you, Jinobi, is going to hand the title on the silver plate straight to Maddock. What do you reckon?
Well, pretty much aye, but Maddock has done such an amazing job in this league to gain all those points, and the amount of wins he's accumulated to this point. You know, the guy's raced hard, and he pretty much deserves a championship. It's a shame that he couldn't finish it off, but you know, the guy's on holiday, so he's enjoying himself. So right now we're under yellow flags, and I'm just playing the role as the pace car.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, but totally agree. So, it's all happened, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we're going to have Maddock as the winner, which is a fantastic job, seeing as he's actually out of the country in the US of A at Daytona Speedway, I believe. Or the Indy 500, one or the other, I can't remember. Yeah, I apologise, Maddock, if I've got that wrong. But it looks like, with this being the final race, it looks like you are going to take it, which would be fantastic for you. So very well played, Maddock. Unless something happens, of course. You never know, there could be another yellow flag. I believe the rules here at VR Room state that there will only be 3 yellow flags per race, and then no more. Because otherwise it just delays the race too much, and that would be silly. So we're seeing now, Jinobi, you're looking very good there, mate. I know you don't like commentating on your own races, but this is your moment of glory by the looks of it. I wonder if you're able to hang on. Please don't tell the viewers whether you win or not. We've no idea. It won't be exciting if you do. So, you know, just tell us how you're feeling at this moment in time in that cockpit, because you're about to do the restart. So what's your thoughts?
Well, it's not very often I'm in this position. I was very tempted to go right at the start of the corner, but I held off, keeping it slow till about here. Downshift, get the boot down, and away I go, trying to get as much gap as I can, because I knew Freddy Cat would be slipstreaming away, and probably try and do an overtaking move at this corner. But it seems that the release has worked well in my favour. It looks like a nice clean restart from everyone.
So yeah, that was a very good restart as well. You really pulled it all together there, my friend. So we have, race order at the moment is Jinobi from Freddy Cat, looking very well placed as well. I wonder if Freddy Cat can take the victory from Jinobi here. Scouser in third, a very good Scouser in third. Hatcher and Fair Racer, who are down on power. DM Cool Rides, who is down on power. And PWH Racing as well must have been involved in something, because he's down in 8th. I'm not quite sure what happened. So for the 6th time out of 15 now, we're going round the past defensive champions to the top left-hand hairpin before the downhill sort of spoon curve to the section of track where we just had the incident between Cool Rides and DM. DM doing a cracking little clawback though. He's up into 5th already from last on the grid. Cool Rides following him through, so although the cars are down on power, they've still got sort of the racing line and the racing prowess to take them through. So that's good, but I doubt they'll be able to catch up to Freddie and Scouser at this moment in time. I don't think that will happen. There's the heavy braking zone as we're watching Jinobi come through again. Freddie cat drifted a little bit wide there, but it's not uncommon. So it's looking very good. The closest battle on track is actually down with DM Cool Rides. So we'll watch this. We've got Cool Rides and DM trying to claw their way back through. Jinobi leading very nicely at this moment in time. DM going very defensive there. Fair Race sitting in the background as well. He'll have about the same power output as these two. There's a lot of tyre smoke there from DM's front axles. I wonder if there's something he could do to his diff to stop that happening. But actually, DM's been quite competitive all season. Although he's not won, he's always been up in the sort of top 4 really. So whatever he's done with the diff can't be too bad. I wouldn't have thought. Cool Ride's still putting him under a lot of pressure, and Fair Racer not letting them off in the background either. DM again defending on the inside there. I wonder if Freddy Cat is catching up to Jinobi at all, as we see them going side by side. So on board with Freddy Cat, he is by himself doing a very good second place, number 43 Freddy Cat from Scouser. It's all looking good for them. So what do you reckon to the season so far, and how the season's panned out, Jinobi? Do you think it's been a good one and a positive one for VR Room? I know we're running it next season. Yep,
I'm looking forward to the March season as well. I've really enjoyed myself in these Honda Integra touring cars, and I'm sure everyone else has as well. It's a little bit different with the front wheel drive. We're usually running rear wheel drive leagues, but personally I really enjoyed these cars, and I seem to be doing a bit better than usual in this car, so always good. I've got a nice little battle there between Scouse and Hatcher. Scouse isn't an easy guy to pass. I've had many battles with him in the past, and he's really good at defending. You can do as much as you can, but he'll make it really difficult.
Some good close battling here from Hatcher and Scouser. That's good to see. They're fighting for 3rd and 4th place. Put in some good performances this season as Scouser, and Hatcher's not been doing too bad either. So I'd like to see them work that a little bit harder and get themselves up towards the top of the grid. And I'm sure if they keep working the way they're working, then it'll happen. So yeah, it's all looking good. It's all looking good there. So this race has really calmed down now, to be honest with you. We've had 2 yellow flags just for a catch-up, and the yellow flags are on lap 3 and lap 5. No, it weren't, sorry, it was on the opening lap and lap 3 for an incident involving... the first one was Fair Racer into the Wall of Champions with PWH Racing, or the Fence of Champions should I say. The second incident was lap 3, just for you guys who might be catching up on this one. And that was between Cool Rides losing it in the background and taking DM out of the lead, so it was all drama on lap 3. But it's calmed down now, and the boys, because it's a bit more spread out, are able to race each other a little bit better. And this is a hell of a ding-dong battle here between Hatcher and Scouser. You just want to take us through this one for a moment, Jinobi?
Yeah, certainly. It's heating up. Hatcher's trying everything he can to get by Scouse, but as I said before, the guy's got nerves of steel. You can apply all the pressure you want on him and he won't give you an inch. So there's not much Hatcher can do here, but he'll be thinking about that last corner or torpedo bend. He's kept it on the grey stuff, and it looks like he's went for well, he's actually made it happen. I couldn't really see how he done it. What I was going to say is went for a wide line, out and then in and then out again, and you seem to go by Scouse. So well done, Hatcher. Seen quite a lot of smoke there as well. Not sure what happened to Scouse to lose momentum. And the Hatchers went wide, so it looks like he's giving it back to Scouse. Oh, Hatcher won't be pleased with himself to give that position back, because now he's battling all over again. Scouse smoking up those wheels. There's been a couple of people really smoking up those front wheels in these cars. But it's a great battle to see with those two, and they're still going at it.
So we're back on board with Jinobi now, looking at the leading. He's pulled out a nice big gap there. It's worth looking at live timings, which we haven't done at this moment in time. So fastest lap. Well, that speaks for itself, doesn't it, my friend? That speaks for itself. So it is, of course, my compatriot here at the side of me in the commentary box, 1:17.648. Very well played, mate. Nice purple at the top there. And a lead of 3.578 seconds over Freddy Cat. So as hard as the Portuguese driver's pushing, it's not good enough to catch up to Jinobi's blistering pace round here. So that's very good. Interesting note there as well, Jinobi, you are the only guy inside the 117s, as you can quite clearly see, ladies and gentlemen. So that's very well played indeed. So back to the action, which will be with Scouser and Cool Rides, I believe. There's the nice lead there from Jinobi, and there's Freddy Cat just following up in second. So back to the action, which is for third place. DM trying to catch up desperately. Cool Rides has got the measure of DM. Now actually, will Cool Rides catch up to the back of Scouser, even though he's down on power? It does look like he's visually closing there, Jinobi. Oh, and Scouser's made a mistake! Oh dear. That fence of champions has caught Scouser out, and that was probably damaging Scouser's car, I would have thought. That's a great shame. A great shame. He was looking good for a third place there. So Cool Rides is actually now up into third place. But with the gap that he's got to Jinobi and Freddy Cat, there's no way he's going to win the race unless there's a mistake from Jinobi and Freddy Cat. Yeah, you can see Scouser's car is damaged there. What a great shame. DM smoking in the background. How's the boys at the back doing? So PWH is by himself, and Hatcher is by himself, and so is Fair Racer. So that is the closest battle on track. Is going to be between Scouser and DM, actually. Scouser still seems to have some pace down the straight here on lap 12 of 15, so we'll just continue to watch this battle for a short while. So do you prefer the front wheel drives then, or the rear wheel drives? I know I think we've had this discussion before, to be honest with you, but I can't remember what you said. I think you prefer front, don't you? I might be completely wrong with that.
Well, right now, I don't really mind any drive. But the thing is, before VR Room, all I did was drive either front wheel drive or four wheel drive. I very rarely touched the rear wheel drive. I can't really give you a reason why. But I seem to be doing better in front wheel drive, so I think I'll be sticking with them. That's why I'm glad these touring cars will be happening in March. Because I know I've actually got a shout of some podiums. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I don't even know if it's the front wheel drive or if it's just these cars in particular. They're great cars to drive. It's all kind of spaced out here at the moment.
And I believe Jinobi as well. There's also obviously we've got our Hatcher's pull-off in the background there. Unfortunately, that's the end of Hatcher's race. That's a great shame for Hatcher. Not quite sure what happened, but he's obviously decided to call it a day. He's parked up near the pit entrance, which of course we've got to do, of course, because of the silly lag when we go into the pits. He's probably damaged his car and waiting for that third yellow flag. I myself remember doing that at Spa. So that's a great shame for Hatcher in the final round. So we'll watch the leader going round just for now. Doing a superb job. So back on board with Jinobi on lap 13 of 15. Now Jinobi, there is a lot of things happening with the website at the moment. I know you've got a big involvement in that. Do you want to just, for the general members of the public who don't know about VRO, do you just want to go through some of the changes that have been made at the website and maybe what's coming up?
Yeah, I can't say too much about the changes right now. It's still all getting planned. We've recently moved to a new website. That we're still trying to get sorted, but we're going to keep the tradition going, you know, with the way these rooms are getting run. We always run with no aids and no ABS, and we always have race marshals to call out yellow flags and sorting out incidents and keeping the room running as smoothly as possible. Some of the changes we're trying to get sorted, hopefully we can have it started in April. As we're going to try and introduce a sort of credit system, whereas instead of just racing for points and that's your league over with, we're going to try and change our points into credits, which you can then use to buy licenses and other good stuff. This is also going to be linked into teams, so we can start having team championships. So once you've accumulated enough credits, you can buy your own team, buy the drivers you want, and a few other extra goodies. So we'll see how it goes. We have a page on the website if you want to see more details on it once you register at vrroom.org.
So in the closing stages then of Capering South on the final round here, we've got the only battle on track, because it's got quite spread out, is DM versus Scouser, who are racing very hard. So it's number 72 from number 32. I wonder who's going to come fourth. DM certainly wants to get as high up as possible, but it's going to be a tough little one to get past Scouser, because he's racing very well. I mean, he has been all season, like I mentioned before. So for the penultimate time now, they go around the last corner, and DM's got one lap. There's Hatcher's stricken car in the background. DM's got one lap to nail Scouser. I wonder if that'll happen. Fantastic shot of the Integra Type R there. I've said before, 313 horsepower, naturally aspirated engine, and it's really good to see. So Scouser's going defensive on DM going wide, and DM, if I know him, will turn in and try to do a cutback on Scouser. He's going for it, he's trying to go down the outside, but crucially, Scouser's got the inside line for the next corner, and DM's had to yield that. So we'll have to fight another day as they start to approach the fence of champions at the top end of the circuit there. So will Scouser go defensive? If I was him, I would, and he has done. DM's on the outside, he'll never make that stick, not around the outside, but it's looking like he may do. And is he? No. He doesn't want to end up in that fence of champions again. And he's still battling hard though. He'll try and nail Scouser, don't you reckon, Jinobi, into this final corner. Do you want to take us through this? Because we may see a little bit of a dive as DM gets off. Yeah,
DM's lost a little bit of momentum there on that off. All we can do right now is take as much slipstream off Scouser as possible and try and beat him in the torpedo bend. But I believe now the race is finished at the top.
So there you go, Jinobi has already crossed the line. A fantastic win for Jinobi. Second place for Freddy Cat. Third place for Cool Rides, so Maddock is champion. Congratulations to Maddock as we see Cool Rides coming across. And is it Scouser or DM over the line? It is Scouser, so very well played. So the podium here is Jinobi winning, Freddy Cat and Cool Rides. Jinobi's second victory. Very well played, mate. So I've been Dave Higgins. Thank you very much for watching indeed. It's been a brilliant season to commentate on, and thank you very much, Jinobi, for turning up to do this for me, mate. I do appreciate that.
No problem. Cheers for having me. It's been fun doing it.
So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from him. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of a wonderful February season here at vrroom.org. Thank you very much indeed again for watching, and we'll see you all again very soon for the March League, which will be run this Sunday coming.